What up, YouTube? You already know it's the Latin assassin himself, your boy Big Lou, tapping back in with what it do with Big Lou NFZR2, baby. So as you can tell from that thumbnail, right, and what it says there, apparently, uh, Usyk, the current WBA, the WBO, and the IBF heavyweight champ of the world is going to accept a 30-70 split with the WBC heavyweight champ of the world, Tyson Fury. So what that means is is you got 100% of the purse, right? Profits, purse, whatever, however they stipulate it as far as the gate fees, the pay-per-views and all that, on top of the what they're going to get paid to get in the ring. 70% of that will go to Fury, and only 30% will go to Alexander Usyk. Now, some would be like, damn, you're crazy, right? Which a part of me kind of says that, right? Because this man has already been the undisputed cruiserweight champ. So he's held 4 belts there, and also the lineal champ, right? And then now he has 3 of the 4 major world titles in the heavyweight division. Um, but what this shows to me, it just shows his level of hunger, right? That he's willing to get in there for way less money than he should be getting. I think it should be no less, to be honest. It should be no less than 60-40 at this point. And to be honest, I even really think 50-50. When some of these guys are 2 proven fighters with you know, good pedigree behind them, and excuse me, well, not so much pedigree, but a good resume. I meant to say a good resume behind him. Usyk is nothing but wins, right? Even in the Olympics, he medaled in the Olympics as well. I can't remember off the top of my head what if he was a gold medalist or silver or a bronze, but I'm pretty sure he medaled in the Olympics. Uh, it just shows what he's willing to do to get that opportunity, because we all know that if he would have said, nah, 50-50 or 55-45, you know, or even probably 60-40, uh, Tyson Fury wouldn't have took it probably. Most likely, I would think no, because he's riding high now. He's the lineal heavyweight champion as well as the WBC champion. He's known for beating the baddest man on the planet in the heavyweight division up until fighting him, uh, which is Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. He was able to demolish him in 2 fights. They fought 3 times. The first one, some can say that he still wasn't all the way back yet from his, when he ballooned up to as big as a house, and then also his depression and drug use and all that other stuff. But then that second fight, he was back to fighting form. That's why he was able to handle Wilder, and then obviously the third fight as well. So I mean, you can look at that any way you want, but obviously, at the end of the day, it's said and done. Tyson Fury came out victorious. He holds the belt. He's been the lineal heavyweight. He's been the lineal heavyweight champion before he won the WBC title, because he's the one that got Alexander. He's the one that got Klitschko out of there to become the lineal heavyweight champion. So again, people, I've said this before. If you don't know, when somebody is the lineal champion in whatever division, that's only a name. There's no actual belt. But it does mean a lot. It goes down as being something major. But Usyk, like I said, taking this 70-30 split, it just shows that, like I said, he's hungry. He's willing to get in there and get what he can get to get the W. Right. I honestly believe that Usyk, if he sticks to the script and boxes, that he could beat Fury. Now, on the flip side, though, I've said this before on on a couple different videos. If Fury fights that way he did in that second Wilder fight, where he's using all his weight and everything to push up on, like he did with Wilder, it tired Wilder out. You got a 280-pound dude that's just always pushing. The weigh-in, he's like 270. Probably the next day he put on 10 pounds, so he's probably like 280, close. Pushing towards 300, and all he's doing is pushing his weight. Putting all his weight on you and making you try to push him off. So while you're trying to push him off, you're losing a lot of energy, and then still have to box, move, stick and move and all that. So if Fury goes in there with that fight game, I can see him winning easily, because you got to keep in mind, Fury's 6'8", 6'9", 270. Usyk is only 6'3", which back in the day, that was considered a tall heavyweight, right? Now, not nowadays. You got these guys 6'8", 6'9", 6'6", 6'7". You know what I mean? So he's 6'3", and he's probably about what Usyk, because he used to be cruiserweight, so he's not a big ballooned heavyweight. He's more like 220 maybe. I don't, yeah, something like that. 225, 215, something like that. But if you can stick and move and keep and work that jab and a couple combinations here and there, and but basically stick that jab, 2 3 jabs at a time to keep him off him, and use all those boxing skills he's learned over the years. I could see him winning on points. I don't know if you can get him out of there on a knockout, because he's never only one that's dropped him is Wilder, and he and another person I can't think. It was way back when, though, when he was still, I think, when he was the British heavyweight champion, Commonwealth champion, or whatever. Um, but I could see definitely I could see Fury winning if he, like I said, if he sticks to that strategy of leaning on somebody, pushing on him. And then on the flip side, I could see Usyk winning if he boxes and double, triple jabs, and then combination 2 3 piece combinations. Uh, I can see him outpointing him. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to drop that little video as it gets closer to finalizing something. Obviously, I'll drop something again. It looks like Devin Haney and Lomachenko will be fighting sometime in May. Um, you got the Fulton Inui, however you pronounce it. They're coming up, I think, also in May. You got the Benavides fight next 2 weekends from now with Caleb Plant. That's going to be a good one. And then you got April 22nd, you got Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. I believe that's going to be a good one. There's a couple other fights out there too. Last night, shouts out to Tim Casazu. Last night, he knocked out Tony Harrison to become, I'm not sure what belt. I think he got the WBO belt in the junior middleweight division. No, he can't. He can't have that belt because that's, I'm not sure what division he fought in last night. Because I know Tony Harrison beat Jamel Charlo, and that was junior middleweight, but then Charlo came back and beat him, and he's got all the belts. So, and then Lara's got the WBA regular belt. So I got to figure out what division it is. It might be middleweight. Oh, that was another thing I just read too. That not Canelo, but Triple G has vacated a second middleweight title. So I don't believe he has any titles no more now. Um, I think he was the IBF and the WBA middleweight champ, and it says he vacated the second belt in a month. So I'll try to look into that more and drop a little video on that. But with that being said, I got to get back to the pad to enjoy some time with Champ. And he's an awesome little dog. If you guys didn't catch it yesterday, I dropped a little video when we pulled over for them to when I pulled over for them to use the bathroom. But he was given his wings by the captain of the plane yesterday. Uh, the captain told the transport person that he was the best behaved dog he's ever had on his flight, and he blessed him with his own set of wings. The breeders, shouts out to B&B Bullies out of Spokane, Washington. They will get the wings because obviously their Champ was a production of their female Valkyrie, and they've been working with them these 10+ weeks. So shouts out to them. Shouts out to them for doing business with me, and also the future, whatever the future holds. Um, and I appreciate them. And it's pouring out here, so I won't be able to get him outside. Other than I took him out twice to use the bathroom, from the crate straight to outside. He went straight to the bathroom, which is a good thing. I haven't let him really explore yet the house because I'm a little nervous peeing, having to watch two dogs because Daisy's not, she's there, but she sometimes that slips up. So anyways, but he's an amazing little pup. Um, he's like not too, he's going to be 12 weeks on the 20th, and he's a little bit shorter than Daisy, but his paws are bigger than hers. She's 7 months old, but obviously she's a female. But she's the difference between the two, though. Daisy's like a little Mack truck. She's a little tank. She's thick. You know what I mean? And I had to stop her a few times. She starts playing a little too rough with him because she takes off running, and then they chase each other, and then she plows into him like a Goldberg, the way he hit spears guys. You know what I mean? So, anyways, This is a little 10-minute video. With that being said, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, peoples. Big Lou tapping out.